she's great. She's by far the best character. Dude, she's cute as well, on top of being badass, and hot, and smart, and competent, and like, oh my god, I was gonna lie, she's fucking hot. She kinda hot. You know, I would. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more summertime render. Episode 7. Previously, on episode 6, we definitely had a very, very good episode. Unfortunately, you know, the protagonist, Shinpei, is still kind of making some mistakes. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish he would stop doing that, but, you know, it is what it is. He is our protagonist, and we must put up with his, shortcomings. We followed, Hizuru, her point of view during the, timeline of the festival of episode 5. She essentially identified a couple of other, shadows, and we kind of just saw her perspective of, you know, what happened during the funeral, and, you know, what she was doing and how she was feeling, and realizing that, you know, some of her acquaintances from the past are now taken over by shadows, and how that kind of affects her. So, and then going back to the present timeline, following Shinpei, we also saw how she managed to save, I don't remember if it was a cafe or restaurant, but like the owner of that cafe where they work at, Shinpei and Mio. I think actually that's Mio's father? Fuck, I'm confusing things now, so I'm not entirely sure. But basically, yeah, we saved him. He didn't notice anything, so he's still not necessarily involved, if that makes sense. And then Shinpei managed to contact Naguma finally, and she was immediately like, yep, you're a time traveler. So now we're kind of, most likely we're going to make some sort of plan or share information. So yeah, let's just get right into episode 6, shall we? Or 7 rather. Whoops, my bad. Younger brother? Was it? Was it? Was it? I could have sworn she kept saying Nae-san, or you know, sister or sis or whatever. Could have sworn. Am I remembering wrong? I don't think I'm remembering wrong. I think she constantly said sister. You know, the one who died 14 years ago. Fuck, maybe I'm wrong. Another question. Okay? Well, actually, never mind. True. See? Someone's fucking smart. Thank God she's here. Oh my god, she's the best character. Okay, see, that's another thing that I mentioned. I was wondering whether or not that was the case. I figured maybe they can just make another copy, I guess, of you, but I guess you're immune. The question is, how do they know this? Just because the shadows haven't tried, maybe the shadows just haven't tried copying a second time, right? How do they know this for sure?
先生は免疫がないわけですよね。なぜ危険なこの島に帰ってきたんですか。
それも言えんが、君を助けに来た。それだけは確かだ。君のプランは？
リミットはあと54時間です。夏祭りの終わりにみんなが消えてしまう。あの4本腕の影、あいつが全ての影を操っていたように感じました。俺の妹のミオが危ないんです。ミオの影を倒すのに力を貸していただけませんか。
さっきの君のメモによれば、今晩9時頃、養殖小舟の前にミオの影が現れる。
はい。
いいだろう。だがその前に片付けるべき問題がある。
小早川家ですね。失敗しますよ。このままやったら。何やって？俺は見てきました。24日、あの境内にしおりの影がいたんです。
True. True. Very, very good. Very well done. Very good. He's right. He's completely right. He already has future information, assuming that they were going to do and try to kill those, those shadows, because they know that they're shadows, assuming that they always did that same thing, or at least try to do the same thing, then he would know that they failed, assuming that they were always going to, right? Not that they just came up with this plan now. Because everything that they do, based off of new information from Shinpei, he doesn't know the outcome of. So if their plan to try to kill the Shiori, the small girl's family shadows, if that plan came from Shinpei's information, then he's not necessarily right. But if that was their plan from the beginning, then yeah, it's very good that he knows.
それに最悪また失敗したとしても、その理由を知っておきたい。
いいだろう。だが、家の中に入るのは私一人でいい。
先生どうしたんですか？
Interesting. I was wondering what she meant by, it's your time now, Ryunosuke, or whatever. Double personality, or going on? What could this possibly be? I'm thinking of maybe we already have information, enough information to make to figure it out on our own, basically. But I don't think we do yet. I mean, we have shadows, these supernatural beings. We have time travel, the ability to time travel. So it's like there could be some other power going on. And she did have some sort of like future, I wouldn't say future knowledge, but like some sort of being able to sense the future thing going on, right? So yeah, okay. So it seems like the brother is also in the same body, I guess. And that's how they share the information.
了解、お姉ちゃん。夕食時にすんません。いや、すまない。せっかくなのでお土産を渡しとこうと思ってな。かめへんのにそんな。入ってもろて。あ、しあり。
これはどうぞどうぞどうぞ。
悪いな、朝子。ここで荷物を開けても。うん。なあ、ひずる。よかったらご飯食べていか。話したいこといっぱいあるんよ。
もしかしてですけど。何や。南雲先生は。
That's what I was asking. Okay, that's one way to say hello. True. True. God, it's so great to see a competent character. Yeah, I didn't think it was a dual personality thing. Considering all the supernatural stuff we've been saying, so it's like... I wouldn't be surprised if they actually... Yeah, some sort of power. Okay. Yeah, but how did that turn into them being in the same body? Unless, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like Ryunosuke's shadow somehow went into her brain or something, where, I don't know. Almost like someone is covering up for the shadows.
あなた危険。私らの殺し方知ってる。あの裏切り者の仲間。それにパパとママの動き目でおったな。影より早く動けるとか。あなたほんまに人間？コピーして。奥の影を埋めば。そしてそいつに聞けば。生意気。そうやね。そうすらよ。お前を殺してからな。
Can they do that afterwards? Jesus.
しかし妙だ。最初のハンマーは致命の一撃のはずやのに、なんかおかしいあの影。お姉ちゃんの言うた通りや。先生からですね。フラン B。
Fuck, I'm invested. I wanna stop and talk about it, but like, I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. I'm too invested.
無駄ですよ。コピーする光を放った後、あなたは数秒間身動きが取れなくなる。人間一人の情報をスキャンするのには結構労力がかかるってことのようですね。
Interesting, interesting. More information.
僕がその一瞬を見逃すと思いますか？あなたが僕をコピーしようとした瞬間、あなたを殺します。今度こそね。つまらん。バイバイ。
All according to... Oh, I was gonna say all according to Keikaku, but, you know, clearly the Keikaku is failing. Keikaku Dori.
騎手院じゃ話すよボケ。
お前が牛を殺したんか。
もういい、離れろ新兵。そうやって3カ所影をぶっ刺せたらよ、奴らはその場に乗り止められる。つまり捕獲できるっちゅうこっちゃ。
捕獲。
Wait, so okay, piercing in 3 different spots. If you pierce them in 3 different spots, they get stuck, I guess? You can capture one?
そら言うてへんもん。鼻からお前に期待してへん。
影はどうやら立体の方を掴まれていると潜れなくなるようですね。これは新発見ですよ、新平さん。おかげで逃がさなかった。僕たち2人ではやはり失敗してましたね。
若い割に肝は座っちゃるようやな。やらしょ。
何がおかしい？お前が小舟牛を殺し、その影を生み出したのか？
ほう、牛お姉ちゃんな。うん、殺したよ。私が首絞めて殺した。
殺したって。なんでや。なんで牛を。
Stupid question. I understand that he's, you know, mad and shit, but like, again, everyone's gonna die, right? They're killing everybody. It's not like it's not like she got targeted because of some special reason, right? They're just going around killing people and replacing them. I mean, I don't think she was special in that way.
お前らは何をしてるんや。人殺して入れ替わって何が目的なんや。
終わりやねん。この夏でもうおしまいやねん。せやから帰るんです。家族で帰るんです。
何やと。一体何の話をしてる。
新平さん、勘違いしてますよ。人間の私は確かに影に殺されたけど、影は私を完璧にコピーしたんですよ。体も心も記憶も。だから私は小早川しおり。ただ生まれ変わっただけですよ。
嘘をつくな。お前はしおりちゃんじゃない。
Actually, she's not wrong. Or, I mean, okay, I mean, she is wrong, obviously, but like, in some ways, she's not wrong. The reason she's wrong in this case is because she has the ability to move around like a shadow and like go into the shadow and like, you know, it means you're not a one-to-one copy. Because, for instance, there's the conversation of like teleportation, right? Like in a lot of sci-fi stories where you have teleportation, people have asked the question of, is the person who's like atoms get deconstructed and then reconstructed on the other side, is that person who got reconstructed the same person? Right? Is a clone of you the same person as you? How would you know the difference? If someone got cloned entirely, their memories and all, everything, are they not the same person? Or are they a clone? Are they a different person? I would say that, honestly, they are the same person. But that's what I'm saying, right? In this case, it doesn't apply because they have something that the original didn't have, which is the ability to be a shadow and like, you know, have these powers and stuff like that, and knowledge of the shadows. So it's like, in this case, it's more like you kind of just copy their memories and added that information onto already existing information. Now, if it was a just one-to-one clone, then I would say, well, the clone is... Sure, they're a clone, but they're also the original person because they have all the same experiences and whatnot. So I mean,
しおりちゃんもその家族もお前が殺したんやろが。
新平さんもはよ影になったらええのに。一緒に行こう。ね、私のお兄ちゃんになってよ。
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they were, I don't think they would have gotten anything out of him.
朝子と達夫の鍵はどうやったんや。
普通です。ハンマーで一撃です。人間の致命傷と同量のダメージを平面に与えれば影は死ぬ。この姉の仮説が間違いか。結論を出すにはサンプル不足ですね。
妙なことも言うとったな。家族で帰るとかなんとか。
コピーが本物の人間と同じように振る舞う。
True. But I don't think it has much to do with them becoming the person that they copied. It's more like if you were to get someone else's memories entirely, right? Like if you take everything that they have been and you copy all of their memories and experiences into your brain, you would probably start, at least to some degree, thinking that you are them. Because you remember all their experiences, all their memories from like a first-person view. Because, I mean, let's be honest, a person's personality and sense of self is very much determined by memories and experiences. So when you copy everything that they were, that they experienced, everything that they have experienced into your brain, like you would start feeling like you were that person. Even if you can still remember, oh yeah, no, I copied all their memories into my brain, but it would still be hard to differentiate your own memories from those that were copied, I think.
完璧なコピーはオリジナルと何が違うのか。これは沼男のテーマでしたね。龍之介さん、あなたの考えは？
二重人格ってとこまでは言うちゃる。
そうですか。では初めましてですね。南方龍之介です。南方ひずるの弟だったものです。
確認ですが、小説を書かれているのは龍之介さん？
ああ、いえいえ。書いてるのは姉です。僕が表に出るのは姉が嫌いな人付き合いや取材を受けたりだとかの時だけで。新平さんって姉の本を読んだことあるんですね。
いや、あれどころか。
こいつオタクや、ナグモオタク。
おや、そうなんですか？そんな話はレコーダーに入ってなかったな。きっと姉の照れ隠しです。
先生、何？
Jesus!
違いしないでおきたまえよ。私は別に照れていないし、故に隠してもいない。伝える必要のないことをこうカットしただけだ。
先生、
大丈夫かおい。
大丈夫じゃない。声が貧弱だ。影の姿と言葉に心を動かすな、網代新平。今後やつ。
She's great. She's by far the best character. Dude, she's cute as well, on top of being badass and hot and smart and competent and like, oh my god, man, she has everything. Literally, she's got it all. And yeah, sure, maybe she's not as like powerful, strong, I guess, as the brother, but like, you know, still, God. You know, Jesus. I was gonna lie, she's fucking hot. She kinda hot. You know, I would.
小早川家は手遅れだった。だが、君はまだ間に合うのだぞ。君は本当に影見を殺せるか？
わしらは時間まで外で待機しとるさけな。
連絡先を交換しておこうか。今までと異なる展開が起きたら教えるのだ。
If I was him, instead of just exchanging numbers, I would memorize the number. Because he can't exactly bring items back in time or anything. So it's like he has, the only thing he has is information in his brain.
君は観測者だ。
ただいま。ごめんみよ、遅なっと。
おかえりしんちゃん。
Oh, fuck. Things have already changed.
嘘だろ。
Why? Okay, never mind. Never mind. They almost got me. Yeah, I mean, they did get me. Let's be honest. They got me. I was gotten. But like, then again, maybe it's a double fake out. maybe it's a double fake out. Maybe it is actually Shadow Mio already. Because I wouldn't be surprised, right? All that time when he was hanging out with Nagumo and everything, he was not hanging out with Mio and the rest of them, right? Because what else was he doing during that time in the first few, timelines, in the first few loops? Which means him not being there could have also caused something to change. It's not just you doing something that changes something, but it's also you not doing something that can change things. For instance, it could very well be that Shadow Mio didn't attack Mio, the original, earlier in the day because Shinpei was with her during that time. So now it could be that Mio is already switched out, right? You have to be certain of this. So if I was him, I would 100% first make sure that she is the original.
何お前料理してんの？見たらわかるやろ？おかしい。今までミオが料理するなんて展開は一度もなかったのに。なんでこんな。しんちゃん、今朝から体調悪そうやん。せやから私が。
Check if it's a shadow. Check. Check. Don't be stupid. Check. Check. I have a feeling something's gonna happen coincidentally. Wait, what? Okay. He's learning. He's learning. Ladies and gentlemen, he's learning. Guys, he's learning. Yes, good. He's learning. Very good. Every time you meet someone, check if they're a shadow. Automatically. Start getting that into your head. Every time you talk to someone, check if shadow. Check if shadow. You meet a hot chick online, check if shadow.
そうだった。俺のせいでミオの行動がすでに変化してしまってる。俺はカレーを作る。それが今までと同じ行動だからな。まあ、外に南雲先生たちが武装待機してる時点で今までと全く違うんだけど。影を殺すため以外の。
He did not call the police officer not to show up. Remember that. Or we just didn't see it.
ないようにする。内容を変えたら人の行動に変化が生まれ、それが連鎖し、俺が見てきた未来が役に立たなくなる。
He's right. He's completely right.
おいおいミオ、すごい腹の虫やな。そんなにお腹空いてんの？
What the fuck? How the fuck? Okay, first question. Does Mio know? Second question. If she doesn't, how the fuck did she get in here? Thirdly, does she have future knowledge? Because I did question if she also went back in time. That time when the festival timeline happened. The last timeline before this one. Because like, where has she been? The first few loops. Where was she? Right? If she also just woke up on the beach, where has she been the whole time? Right? The fact that she, bear in mind, she had no contact with or Shinpei at all before the festival. So, why would she now be here? Something must have changed. Either she didn't exist in the previous loops until the day of the festival, and now she also came back in time somehow, or something. Jesus. I mean, as much as I love this is so fucking complicated. Something must have changed, because I feel like with her personality, she would have shown up and revealed herself to Shinpei and Mio anyway. Because I'm thinking maybe because in the first few loops, Shinpei was with Mio all the time instead of with Nagumo, right? So maybe if Ushio was already there, or the shadow Ushio was already there, she maybe saw them and decided not to show herself, and that's why she didn't show up. But this time, because Mio was alone and he wasn't there, maybe she then decided to talk to Mio, for instance, and then, you know, they came home here, and now she showed up to Shinpei as well. But like, I don't think so. I feel like Mio would not be so normal and so, you know, she would not be acting so normal if she knew that Ushio, if Ushio was quote unquote alive, right? I don't think Mio would be so normal about it. But then how, you know, if Mio doesn't know, how the fuck did she get in here, right? And it's like, fuck me, man. It's so, like, out of nowhere, and I fucking love it. I suppose we also learned about, you know, more about the shadows and how to potentially capture one. Also that they themselves potentially believe themselves to be the person that they copied, which makes sense, as I said during the, you know, when it happened. We didn't really get an explanation as to why Nagumo and Ryunosuke, or Hizuru and Ryunosuke are in the same body. We learned that he died 14 years ago, but not really that. How did that start happening exactly? You know, so that's probably something that we'll learn in due time. I also like the fact that, you know, Shinpei is learning, immediately checking Mio for a shadow without even thinking, right? Without thinking twice, without falling for a potential trap, right? And realizing that him changing his own behavior will change other people's behavior as well, and the actions that other people will take. So, you know, even things that you don't do will have changes. If the information that you have comes from a timeline where you were doing something specific with other people, then in the next timeline, if you're not there doing the same things with those people might be doing something differently because you're not there. You know, he's thankfully getting better, which is very nice to see, in my opinion. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed episode 7 of Summertime Render. This episode was fucking insane, bro. I have no idea where we're going with Ushio and the shadow that just appeared at the end there. Like, Jesus Christ. The only thing I can hope for is that they do have a good explanation. But yeah, I guess I'll see you next time in episode 8 of Summertime Render. And until then,